deceiving me. You can't be leaving me. No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, baby. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we got a brand new series getting underway here tonight. A brand new series getting underway. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, chat. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-wee. Brand new series getting underway right here, right now. The action is about to start as these drivers are jumping out onto the racetrack for a quick little bit of qualifying. A quick little bit of qualifying. A quick little bit of qualifying here, you know? All right, let's make sure we get that right. Boom. Woo! All right, you see these drivers starting to jump out onto the racetrack here. Charles Barnes already out there. Isaac Salas out there as well. Mr. Salas out onto the racetrack. Keith Hackney out there as well in that 69K ride. Jordan McVoy in the 422 machine out there as well. But right now it is Isaac Salas in the top spot with the quick time. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Matty, my boy, Matty, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. Woo-wee. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it. The American Dirt Series, Dirt Street Stocks, once again in action here on a Tuesday evening, and oh baby, these guys are hungry once again to get out onto the racetrack to try and put their cars into the top spot. Seth Castle out there on the racetrack as well on the 7 ride. Dan Stifler out there in the 71 machine, that DWR number 71. Buddy Ware out there on the racetrack as well. Dylan Cribbs. Bryce Dickinson in the NH Lens number 84 machine. Davin Markham out there as well. Markham just coming out onto the racetrack here as you see him roll out there. Billy Northcutt out on the racetrack as well in that Joy ride, that Zero Dirt Panda ride. Good to see Billy out here. Billy looking to have a good run. Skylar Pruitt in the 96 machine. He's out here on the racetrack. Skylar's looking to have a great run as well. That little bit of Peacemaker Gaming logo right on that front bumper. He's going to be using it. He's going to be wearing that logo right off that car. I can tell you right now, that's what he's going to be doing. Woo! 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 Let's go, chat. Let's go, baby. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do, baby. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button if you're new here. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Yo, Cecil, Kirkpatrick, Susie Dickinson, Mama Bear coming in with the likes. Jeremy Vaughn coming in with that carry action. What is good, Jeremy? What is good, my boy? What is up, homie? What is up? Mr. Ty Dickinson coming in with that like and the share. What is good, Ty? What is good, my boy? Ty coming in. Skylar M. Pruitt. Slow, son. Slow, son. He's slow. He is slow. He's slow. That dang Skylar Pruitt guy, you know, he's always so slow, man. He's always so slow. Yo, Clifford Bellamy coming in with that share on the stream. What is good, Clifford? Bar and Folk coming in with that like as well. What is good, Baron? I'm probably murdering your name, my boy. I'm probably murdering it. Names are the worst thing for me, bro. Whoever gave me this job made a mistake, bro. Names are the worst to say. Names are the worst to say. Move to a different apartment. Bumming Wi-Fi from the neighbor. Let's go. Let's go. Ty, that's the way to do it, man. And then you just never not bum Wi-Fi off the neighbor. You know, you just keep that going. I got neighbors that do that. I'm fine with it. I love it. I don't care. They can sit there on my Wi-Fi all the time. As long as it doesn't affect me, I'm fine with it. They can do what they need to do. You know, they can do what they need to do. I'm happy for them. I'm glad that they can do that. I'm glad that they can do it, you know. Yo, Bryce Dickinson, Brycey Bear coming in with that like and the share. What is good, Bryce? What is good, my boy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe qualifying coming to a close here. The checkered flag is out, and the driver with the quick time is Carlos Barnes. Mr. Carlos Barnes picking up that pole position here in heat race number 1 as we're about to get ready for some racing action. Racing action about to get underway, and y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's get it. Love your shirt color? Yeah, Susie. Yeah, my girl. We gotta be rocking that purple. You gotta be rocking that purple, baby. We're always purple. We're always purple hearting it up in here. Always purple hearting it up here in Peacemaker Gaming. All right, chat. You see him lining up here on that pit exit. As we're going to get a quick look here as pit exit starting to line up with these drivers. That means we're going to get ready here for heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 about to get underway as these drivers start to roll off the front stretch. Starting on the pole in this one, it was our quick time winner in qualifying, the NLR number 21 seed. That is Carlos Barnes, Mr. Charles Barnes. Alongside him in that 0 ride, that is the Joyride of Billy Northcutt. Starting in position number 3 in the 71 machine is that iRacing iFlag number 71 of Dan Stifler. Alongside him in the 002, that is Clifford Bellamy. Starting in position number 5 in the 71 ride, that is Dylan Cribbs, and alongside him in the 20 machine, that is Chad Putterbow. I'm probably murdering that last name. Starting in position number 7 in the 13 ride, that is Malaki Smith, and alongside him in the, I can't see that number, it is the NH Lens ride, the 9-1 ride of Dylan Douglas. So Dylan Douglas back out there as well on the racetrack. Good to see Dylan back out there as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here with heat race number 1. Susie with the purple hearts. What's good? Tony Schuyler, my boy, coming in, showing that love as we're going to get ready here for the green flag. The first green flag of the American Dirt Series Dirt Street Stocks as we are green flag racing. Charles Barnes quickly leads us down into corner number 1. He's going to slide up the racetrack. He's going to try to jump up the high lane, but here comes Billy Northcutt. Northcutt down low. He's going to go for the big slide job here in corner number 3 and 4. The 21 Cia Carlos Barnes right there on his back bumper. Here comes Mr. Clifford Bellamy as well. As you can see, it's an absolute dogfight here. All the way throughout this field, every one of these drivers right there ready to pounce, ready to take any type of momentum they can get, as here comes Charles Barnes back down on the bottom side. Barnes going to slide him here in corner number 1 and 2, but here comes Billy Northcutt. As Northcutt dives back down to the bottom side, he's going to slide up in front of that 21C here in 3 and 4. They're going to drag race to the line. We're going to get 5 more laps left to go here. So 5 more laps left to go. Charles Barnes and Billy Northcutt continue to battle lap after lap. Clifford Bellamy staying right there in position number 3. The 71 ride of Dan Stifler right there as well. Stifler not going anywhere. Then we see Putterbow there in position number 5. Malaki Smith there in 6. Dylan Cribbs back into position number 7. As that 7-11 ride slides off the racetrack ever so slightly, and looks like Dylan Douglas, unfortunately, taking that ride off the racetrack. But out in front, it is all Charles Barnes in the 21C machine, that Elite Performance Industries number 21C, as he leads them down to the backstretch. But here comes Billy Northcutt. Once again, that Dirt Panda number hero ride. Quickly going for another slide job there in corner number 3 and 4. These drivers are giving us a great run here at the front of the field as Billy's going to take another good look down low. He's going to have to line that up here for the final lap as they drag race back to the start-finish line. The white flag is being displayed here. So down into corner number 1 and 2. A great run there for the 21 of Charles Barnes, but here comes Billy Northcutt. A big slide job here in the crossover of the 21C. A drag race, but it's Charles Barnes picking up heat race win number 1. Billy Northcutt, Clifford Bellamy, Dan Stifler, Chad Putterbow rounding out our top 5. What a heat race right there, ladies and gentlemen. What a heat race. If that's the start of things to come, man, we are looking like we're in for a treat here tonight on Peacemaker Gaming once again, as these Dirt Street Dogs always putting on a show for us. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2, we're going to check. It is the top 5 cars out of each heat race will advance into the A main. So the top 5 from each A main is going to make it into the next round. So we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are enjoying the show, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Dylan says shot her a little bit. Overshot her a little bit. Yeah, overshot her, went over that banking, and that's never a fun ride, man. That is never a fun ride. Great heat. Holy cow, that was a great heat, man. That was a great race. Tracy, absolutely good job. Clifford with a great run there as well in that 002, working his way into the A main. Byron, what is good racing? Let's go, baby. That's what we like to see. That's what we always like to see. Yo, Dylan Douglas coming in with that like. Jeff Dickinson coming in with that like. Josh Blakely coming in with that like as well. Let's get it. Tracy Renee coming in with that like on the stream. Let's get it, baby. Tony Whipperman coming in with that like in the shares. We're going to get ready here for heat race number 2. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 69K ride. That is Keith Hackney. Alongside him in the 422, that is Jordan McVoy. Starting in position number 3 in the 57 is Jim Revis, and alongside him in the 1 ride, that is Alex Brewer. Starting in position number 5 in the 727 ride, that is Zach Clark, and alongside him is Butch Barker. Starting in the 7th position in the 18 ride is Jace Boney, and alongside him in the 119 is Jamie Massey, as we're back to green flag racing, and quickly it's the 69K ride out in front, and it's a dogfight right there behind him. All these drivers beating and banging, and there over the edge goes the 97 ride. Butch Barker going over the edge. He's going to get that car fired back up. He's going to get her going here. He launches it over the banking there in corner number 4, but he's half a track behind our final transfer spot in heat race number 2, as Keith Hackney continues to lead the way here. Jordan McVoy right there in 2nd. Alex Brewer there in 3rd. You see Zach Clark and Jim Revis here side by side. Clark is actually in that 95 ride here tonight. Normally in that 727 ride, but in that the 95 here in this one, as it seems like Jace Boney and Jamie Massey hanging out back here in 6th and 7th. Massey really not working his way through the field like we normally see that 119 ride do. So Massey just a little bit off the pace here so far in this one. We'll have to wait and see if he can find another gear as he tries to get going. So you can see these drivers right there in front of him. He sees that final transfer spot slowly but surely trying to pull away from these two. As Zach Clark in that final transfer spot into the A main. Keith Hackney, though, out in front with a great run here as that 69K ride once again doing a great job of staying out in front of the field. This car's been wicked fast here the last couple weeks, and here he is again right where he knows what to do, what he knows best, and it's leading laps out in front. Jordan McVoy there in 2nd. Alex Brewer there in position number 3. Jim Revis there in 4th. Clark there in position number 5. Nicholas Merkley, my boy Nicholas, coming in with the 50-star dono. Nicholas, my boy, coming in showing that love with the like and the 50 stars. Much appreciated, my boy, as the white flag flies. So one more time down the backstretch for Keith Hackney into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's gonna be the 69K of Hackney picking up heat race win number 2. Jordan McVoy coming home in second. Brewer, Revis, and Clark all transferring through to the A main. That means Massey, Boney, and Barker are all going to be going to the consolation races. We're going to get ready here for heat race number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all do exactly what Nicholas just did. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Some wicked heat racing already here. Only 2 heat races in, and these guys have been giving us a show. Holy moly, baby. Holy moly. Let's get it. Nicholas, my boy, much appreciated with the 50 star. Dono as well. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, chat. Here we go. Heat race number 3 out onto the racetrack here. Starting on the pole in this one. Looks like we got a pair of the Hot Lap Hero rides. It is the 9 ride of Dane Lloyd starting in position number 1, and alongside him in the 43 machine, that is Davin Markham. Starting in position number 3 in the 96 ride, one of the newest members here of that NLR number 96 of Skylar Pruitt. Alongside him, the 69 ride, that is Cecil Kirkpatrick. And starting in position number 5 in the 33 machine, that is Jamie Brown. Alongside him in the 23 ride, that is Byron Whipperman. And starting in position number 7 in the 84, that is Bryce Dickinson. And alongside him in that Papa Mike Promotions iRacing iFlag DWR ride is Ty Dickinson, as our pace truck is going to make the hard right-hand turn down pit lane. It's Dane Lloyd and Davin Markham going to lead us back down here to the green flag as heat race number 3 is underway. Quickly, Dane Lloyd putting the power down here on the bottom side, and Skylar Pruitt hanging right there with him. Pruitt gonna still stay down here on the bottom side. Might try to go for a little bit of a slide job here over the 43 ride. He leaves the door open though up on the high side as Davin falls right in line behind his teammate of Dane Lloyd. As Lloyd leads lap number 1, Davin Markham right there in second. Skylar Pruitt all alone here now in that 3rd spot as Cecil Kirkpatrick and Jamie Brown hold on to that 4th and final transfer spot in this one. They continue to battle side by side as Byron Whipperman on the outside looking in. So aren't the Dickinson boys, but they're going to go 3 wide, almost 4 wide, as now it is Cecil Kirkpatrick blowing it over the bankings. The car sliding through the grass, pointing in the wrong direction down the backstretch. No caution flag, and he's going to take that ride down pit side. So a tough break there for the 69 ride of Kirkpatrick, as there he goes in this one. That's going to open the door now for Ty Dickinson as Ty Dickinson moves his way into that 5th and final transfer spot here in heat race number 3. Dane Lloyd continues to lead the way with Davin Markham right there behind him in that 2nd position. Skylar Pruitt solidly there in 3rd with the DWR boys of Jamie Brown and Ty Dickinson in tow, as they got a little bit of a gap between themselves and Byron Whipperman and Bryce Dickinson as they battle there for 6th and 7th. As they continue to battle it out all throughout this field, the laps continue to click off as Dane Lloyd rounds corner number 4. He's going to get 2 more laps left to go. So 2 more laps here for the 9 ride of Dane Lloyd as he heads down into corner number 1 and out of corner number 2, and he's going to have about a half a second lead here over his teammate, about 2-3 car lengths over that 43 ride of Davin Markham. You know, they're going to be cruising here, trying to just make sure they work their way into the A main as the white flag flies one more time around here for Dane Lloyd. Lloyd in the 9 ride down the backstretch. You see a little bit of side-by-side action back there for that 3rd spot. But out of quarter number 4, it's going to be Dane Lloyd picking up heat race win number 3. Davin Markham in 2nd. Skylar Pruitt, Jamie Brown, and Ty Dickinson picking up that final transfer spot. Man, oh man, oh man, another good heat race, some good racing, and a little bit of a heartbreaker there for poor old Cecil Kirkpatrick as he blows it off the top, going down the backstretch and over that banking. So we're going to have to see that 69 ride down in a consolation race to see if he can work his way into the A main here later on today. Yo, Tim Christensen Jr., Timmy coming in, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Tim? Craig, Michael Deacon coming in, smashing that like as well. What is good, Craig? Craig coming in, smashing that like. Let's go, baby. Come on, Bryce. Come on, Ty. Let's go, Susie. Unfortunate break there for Bryce as he'll be in a consolation race, but Ty coming up big there with a good transfer in this one, man. A good transfer there in heat race number 3 for that 9 ride. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 4. Heat race number 4 out onto the racetrack. Starting on the pole in this one in the 5 ride, that is Isaac Salas, and alongside him in the 9... Well, one sec here. What's... In the 1 ride in position number 2, the DWR ride of Johnny Ratley, is Ratley starting there in 2nd. Starting in position number 3 in the 7 machine, that is Seth Castle, and alongside him in the 8 ride, that is Jeremy Vaughn. Starting in position number 5 in the 121 machine, that is Kevin Davis, and alongside him in the 2 machine, that is Buddy Ware. Starting in position number 7 in the 30 machine, that is Michael Manise, and who is supposed to be rounding out our field was the 8 machine, or the 83 machine of Brian Taft, but Taft looks like he's missing the start of this one as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing as green flag is out here for heat race number 4. Heat race number 4 quickly under power here as that dirt car number 5 ride leads him down the backstretch. He just slides up in front of the 1 ride as they're going to go 3 wide down here through corner number 1, or 3 and 4, as it's the 5 ride of Isaac Salas picking up lap number 1 as he is out in front and getting her done. It's Johnny Ratley right there in 2nd. He's got Jeremy Vaughn and Seth Castle all over his back bumper as Buddy Ware continues to hold on to that 5th and final transfer spot. Ware gets up into that outside wall just ever so slightly. That's going to open up the door here for Davis as Davis is going to try to drive underneath of him. They're going to go side by side down the backstretch. Michael Manise right there as well, ready to pounce at any opportunity he may have to slide up into that final transfer spot. As Isaac Salas continues to lead the way. Johnny Ratley right there in position number 2. Vaughn with a big run. The Iceman down low. He's going to go for the slide job here, maybe through 3 and 4. No, he keeps it right there in line. He's going to slide back up in front of his teammate there in the 7 machine. Is now the 7 ride of Seth Castle. He's no slouch. He's going to go for it. He slides up in front of the 8 ride. They're going to continue to battle here. This is for position number 3 and 4 on the racetrack. Both of them sitting in transfer spots. They want to be nice and cautious here as they don't want to make some contact, spin one or themselves out here. As they are both sitting in a transfer spot a little bit comfortably here as they got about 2 car lengths over that 2 machine of Buddy Ware, but Buddy Ware still got that 121 ride right there nipping at his rear heels as Isaac Salas is still out in front leading the way in that dirt car number 5 machine. Into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. We're going to get the white flag here for heat race number 4. The heat race white flag coming out for heat race number 4 is the 5 ride of Isaac Salas. Leads him down the backstretch here into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. It's going to be Isaac Salas picking up heat race win number 4. Johnny Ratley there in 2nd. Seth Castle, Buddy Ware, and Jeremy Vaughn, our top 5 in our final transfer car, is that 8 machine as everyone else is going to be going to the consolation races. As we're going to get ready for our B main right here, right now. Let's take a look here on who's going to make it through as it looks like only 4 drivers, 4 cars are going to transfer through to the A main here from this consolation race. So only 4 drivers We're going to make it in. As 4 cars are going to transfer through it, we got a lot of big names in this one, man. We got a lot of good drivers. Whenever you have a consolation race with Jamie Massey, Dylan Cribbs, Bryce Dickinson, Michael Manise, Dylan Douglas, Cecil Kirkpatrick, Brian Taft. These are some of these drivers that are consistent, A main runners, and here they are in the B main, going to be fighting for those final 4 positions into our A main feature event here this evening, as this is going to be one heck of a battle. So these guys are about to go to war here as they're trying to work their way into the A main. As it looks like they're going to run 15 laps here. So 15 laps for these drivers. Looks like Brian Taft, again, not making it out. So I'm assuming a little bit of internet issues or something for the 83 machine of Brian Taft, as he's not out on the racetrack. But starting on the pole here for our consolation race is the 13 machine of Merkley Smith. Alongside him in the 119, the DWR, that is number 19 of Jamie Massey. Starting in position number 3 in the 23 machine, that is Byron Whipperman, and alongside him in the 121, that is Kevin Davis. Starting in the 5th position in the 7-Eleven ride, that is Dylan Cribbs, and alongside him in the 18 is Jace Boney. And starting in position number 7 in the 84 machine, that is Bryce Dickinson. Alongside him in the 30 machine, that is Michael Manise. Starting in position number 9 in the 91 is Dylan Douglas, and alongside him in the 97 is Butch Barker. And rounding out our field in the 69 machine, that is Cecil Kirkpatrick, as the green flag is out and about here, so our B main is underway. B main number 1 already coming undone here as these drivers head down the backstretch. 2-3 wide. Merkley Smith blows it over the corner here just a little bit, but he's going to hang on to that 3rd spot as he slides back a couple positions off the start of this one, as Jamie Massey now out in front in that iRacing I flag number 119, as he is out in front, a spot he is very used to seeing here, and we're not very used to seeing him leading a B main consolation race, but here he is in that 119 ride right there in that top spot, looking to transfer through into the A main, as Kevin Davis is there in that 2nd position. Merkley Smith there in 3rd, Dylan Cribbs there in 4th as he battles side by side, beating fenders with Jace Boney. Jace right there on his outside in that Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boats number 18 machine, battling still side by side for that final transfer spot into the A main. And here comes Bryce Dickinson. Bryce Dickinson trying to work his way up here, trying to muscle his way through, as he's now up into position number 6 as the 23 ride was thinking about throwing that slider but never did. As now some contact in Dylan Cribbs over the banking down into the snow fencing in corner number 3. No caution flag and some heavy front end damage here for the 7-Eleven ride, as him and Merkley Smith came together. Actually, no, it wasn't Merkley Smith, it was Jace Boney who made that contact in the 7-Eleven ride. Goes over the banking and another one. Byron Whipperman now over the banking. Byron jumps back out onto the racetrack right in front of the 91 machine of Dylan Douglas. Douglas going to stay up there on that high side, but now into a transfer spot. It's the 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson. Bryce now into that 4th and final transfer spot, and here comes Cecil Kirkpatrick. A little bit of a nudge right there into the back bumper of that Tracker Boats ride, as now Jace Boney knows he's got a car right there on his back bumper, and there's a little bit of payback, as Dylan Cribbs clearly not happy with what transpired between himself and Jace Boney. As you can see, still some heavy damage there to the front of that 7-Eleven ride. As we're going to take a look back, it looks like Dylan Douglas bringing out the caution flag here. We'll take a look back and see what happens. The 119 ride looks like he may just send it right over the banking. There goes that right rear tire. gets slowed up and gets that car stopped, and unfortunately, as soon as that car on a live track comes to a complete stop, the caution flag flies. Lands our first caution flag, but we did see a little bit of a payback here. As the 7-Eleven ride was waiting for the 18, just had to give him a good shot there in the right rear, sends himself over the banking this time. Luckily enough, no additional contact there with that snow fencing, but a tough break for Dylan Cribbs as he was battling for that transfer spot. Now probably out of this one with some heavy front end damage. As we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here, it's still the 119 ride of Jamie Massey out in front as Massey continuing to lead the way here in our B main feature event. Kevin Davis right there in second, Milwaukee Smith there in third, Bryce Dickinson there in that fourth and final transfer spot. Jace Boney there in fifth. Cecil Kirkpatrick there in sixth. And we see Michael Manise, Byron Whipperman, Butch Barker, and Dylan Cribbs. Looks like Dylan Cribbs is not back onto the racetrack, so a tough break there for Dylan Cribbs as he was looking to have a good run here in this one, as we are back to green flag racing, and it's Jamie Massey out in front here trying to pick up our B main win. Kevin Davis right there in position number 2, and here comes Jace Boney as Boney right there behind that 84 ride now, as they're going to go almost 3 wide for that fourth and final transfer spot. A great run here for Bryce Dickinson, as now he's solidly up inside the top 3 here, looking for that transfer through to the A main. The 18 machine of Jace Boney holding on to that fourth and final transfer spot. All he has to do is stay right there. Don't let any more cars drive by him. Keep that 18 machine nice, clean, and green, and keep it out of trouble, and he will transfer through into the A main. Milwaukee Smith right there behind him. He knows that that's his last car that he needs to get in front of. We'll have to wait and see if anything happens, if he's going to be there at the end to have a shot to try and get around the 18 ride. Michael Manise right there as well, ready to pounce in with the 97 ride of Butch Barker. We saw Barker early on with some heavy damage when he went off the racetrack. But here he is up inside the top 7 trying to work his way into the A main here for tonight. Right now, the laps continuing to click off. We're down to 3 more laps left to go as Jamie Massey continues to lead the way. That 121 ride of Kevin Davis sticking right there with him, using that high lane still as we get 2 more laps left to go. Massey out in front, Davis trying to find a way to get around him. Bryce Dickinson there in third as Dickinson and Boney continue to battle here for that third position. Boney right there on the edge of the disasters. I thought that ride was going to go over the banking there. That's the one thing you don't want to do if you're in a transfer spot with only 1 more lap left to go, as Jamie Massey heads down into corner number 3 and 4. Some more contact back here for that third and fourth position, as Jamie Massey's going to pick up the consolation win. Kevin Davis there in second, Bryce Dickinson in third, and Jace Boney there in that fourth and final transfer spot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to set our field here for our A main feature event. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Good luck, boys. We gave it a go. Felt fast, but my second race back in months. Yeah, Dylan, my boy, that's exactly what it looked like. Just looked like you were a little bit outside of your comfort zone, just a little bit. I feel like you were just a little rusty. We saw that car getting a little bit loose, or just a little bit of oversteering here and there, and I think that's what was shaving off a little bit of time there for that 91 ride. But hey, man, a good race back, a good solid run there, and we see you up here, battling and competing week after week. We're going to continue to see you get better and better and better as we're going to get ready here for a quick little warm-up session. So, ladies and gentlemen, that means we're going to get a quick little break here ourselves as well. Might have to go get myself another Rockstars. We're going to get some music jamming here. Let me see here. What do we got? What do we got here? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button, as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here with our A main feature event in just a few more moments. Jeremy Dyer, Mr. Midnight Toker coming in with that double like. DWR, JRE Racing coming in with that share. Jim Revis coming in with that share as well. Tim Taylor coming in smashing that like. Billy Northcutt coming in with that like. Austin Marshall, my boy, what is good, Austin? Austin coming in smashing that like and share. What is good, Austin? Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Yeah, man, gotta get some settings on my wheel straightened out, and we'll be good. Absolutely, Dylan. Absolutely, my boy. Good to see you back here in the field. Good to see you back out on the racetrack. Gary Gilmore Jr., what is good, Gary? Gary coming in. What is good, my boy? What is good, homie? All right, chat, we're going to be right back here in a couple seconds. Enjoy some music and enjoy these drivers out on the racetrack.
Yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all don't care. Move, bitch, I'm trying to race. You ain't come to party, get the fuck up on my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all don't care. Okay, she a pretty little dime piece. Shorty know what time it is. I don't need a timepiece. Cars on my jeans. She was throwing cakes, so I took her back to my suite. I gave her icing. She like her icing. When she saw my chain, she said, damn, that looks pricey. I know she like me, there's no question. If you ain't getting lit, bitch, get up out the section. Hey, move, bitch, I'm trying to race. If you ain't come to party, get the fuck up out my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all don't care. Hey, move, bitch, I'm trying to race. If you ain't come to party, get the fuck up out my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all don't care.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is, baby. You know what time it is, chat. Oh. Woo. We had to crank into that bad boy. A little bit of Monster Energy drink getting into us here. Another one of our rehab monsters, man. Oh, man, these things are absolutely amazing. A little bit of lemonade and iced tea. Oh, these are so good, Monster Energy drinks. Oh, that's fresh. That is good. That is refreshing, chat. Oh, that's so good. Let's go, baby. Let's go, chat. All right. We're going to get ready here for our A main, our starting lineup about to come underway here as we're going to get ready to go green flag racing. Starting in the pole position in that 21C ride, that is Charles Barnes. Alongside him, the 69K, that is Keith Hackney. Then we see the 9 ride of Dane Lloyd, and alongside him in the 5 ride is Isaac Salas. Starting in position number 5 in the Joyride, that is Billy Northcutt, and alongside him in the 422, that is Jordan McVoy. We see Johnny Ratley, David Markham, Alex Brewer, Clifford Bellamy rounding out our top 10. Seth Castle, Skylar Pruitt, Jim Revis, Zach Clark, Chad Putterbow, Jeremy Vaughn, Ty Dickinson, Kevin Davis, Jamie Massey, JC Boney, Bryce Dickinson, Dan Stifler, Buddy Ware, Jamie Brown rounding out our field as we are green flag racing here. Quickly, the green flag coming out into the air as it is Charles Barnes and Keith Hackney battling side by side. A couple cars going around deeper in the field. I do believe that was the 20 ride of Chad Putterbow and Jamie Massey coming together down the backstretch. Another car spun here in corner number 3. That's Buddy Ware. There's a little bit of mayhem already underway as our opening lap of the American Dirt Series. Dirt Street Stocks here as we just get underway. And man, oh man, oh man, it's already some pretty craziness stuff here as you see Jamie Massey down on the bottom side. He's going to send it in there. Looks like the 20 ride just comes down the racetrack. It's super loose on corner exit. Just comes down, doesn't realize that the 119 ride was down there. They make some heavy contact. As he goes down through the grass, the 20 ride gets spun around. Then we also saw Buddy Ware also go around. So we'll take a look and see what happens here in corner number 3 and 4 to the 2 ride of Ware. 3 wide into the corner. You see the 95 ride of Zach Clark go over the banking. Looks like the 2 ride and the 8 ride come together there. The 2 ride on the binders, trying to avoid more contact with the 95. I don't think the 8 ride of Jeremy Vaughn realized that he was getting on the binders that hard. Helps him go around. There's a little bit of mayhem to start things out in this one. A little bit of mayhem throughout the field as we're going to get him stacked back up and ready to go back to green flag racing. It's still Charles Barnes and Keith Hackney out in front. Isaac Salas and Dane Lloyd are going to swap spots here for 3rd and 4th as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. I believe next time live. Yo, Mike Maniz coming in with that like on the stream. Ken Wormuth coming in with that like as well. Andy Faber coming in, smashing that like. Carrie Sanders coming in, smashing that like. What is good, Carrie? Carrie coming in, smashing that like as well. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. Dylan Cribb says, let's go, NLR, let's go, baby. League admin just lets people turn cars. Yeah, we saw that, Dylan. That was a little rough, my boy. That one was a little rough. Cody Myers in here tonight. Cody's not in this one, unfortunately. I don't think Cody Myers was in here. I haven't seen him yet. Yet, Austin. As we are back to green flag racing quickly. The 21 C ride out in front. Man, Charles has been fast here all night long, and here he is once again out in front, leading the way with Keith Hackney in tow. Isaac Salas right there in position number 3. Dane Lloyd and Jordan McBoyd there in 4th and 5th. You see Billy Northcutt there in that Joyride number 0 of the Dirt Panda Racing team, as he's right there in position number 6 with Davin Markham. There behind him, Johnny Ratley in the 1 ride. There in 8th, Alex Brewer in the other 1 ride. There in 9th, and Seth Castle in the 7 machine, rounding out our top 10. As all these drivers doing a good job, starting to get a little spread out here, a little bit of single file, but we see some good battling deeper in the field here. Bryce Dickinson there in 20th, but right there in front of him, it's his brother Ty Dickinson, toe in toe with the 119 ride in the 8 machine. As they battle down the backstretch, here comes Bryce into the picture. As they're all battling side by side, you see Zach Clark once again to the outside of the 18 machine as Clark looks to be working his way back through the field towards the front here. Zach Clark looking to have a great run as well. He's got Jamie Brown and Skylar Pruitt right there in front of him. Dan Stifler and Jim Revis there as well. Skylar Pruitt in that new looking ride. Same with a couple of these drivers, man. Some of these guys with some new fresh looking paint schemes. I mean, Jim Revis with that iRacing iFlag number 57 ride looking minty fresh out there on the racetrack. You see Dan Stifler there with a new looking ride. Skylar Pruitt, Jamie Brown, both with new rides. Zach Clark with that 95 ride that we don't see very often. All these drivers stepping up here tonight with some new looking race cars, some new wraps out on the racetrack. So that's always, always good to see. These guys continue to battle it out, and still Charles Barnes out in front, about a car length between himself and Keith Hackney. As they continue to duke it out, it's Isaac Salas there in position number 3, as that 5 ride has shown a lot of speed as well. That dirt car number 5 looking very, very slick out there tonight. Jordan McBoyd there in 4th, Dane Lloyd in position number 5. See Davin Markham there, a couple spots behind him. So you see some of those hot lap hero rides slowly but surely working their way up to the front of the field, but they're all up here having themselves a good night here and a good start to this brand new series. Alex Brewer right there in 9th. Seth Castle still holding on to that 10th position, but Jim Revis slowly but surely reeling them in. Skylar Pruitt still there in 12th with the 71 ride, and the 33 right there behind him. They make a little bit of contact as now the 71 ride going to go for the slide job. Sends Skylar up over the racetrack. He doesn't go over the banking all the way, as that Grip Hackney number 96 He's going to stay there on the racetrack, and no caution flag, but a tough break there for the 96 machine as he's going to lose a few spots in that ordeal, going from 12th position now back to 17th. So a tough break for Skylar Pruitt. Out in front, it is still that NLR number 21 C machine of Charles Barnes. Barnes continuing to lead the way. His teammate in the Next Level Racing, number 69K, and Keith Hackney right there in second. Man, oh man, Isaac Salas in that 5 machine has been right there all night long. He hasn't let these two really pull away. He's been sticking right there, trying some different lines, trying to find something to maybe get a run here and try to get around one of them. And you can really see Keith Hackney starting to put the pressure onto the back bumper here of that 21C machine. As he can see that 5 ride slowly but surely getting bigger and bigger there in his rear view mirror. As these guys continue to duke it out at the front of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are enjoying the show, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button as we're going to jump into a quick Peacemaker Gaming Crank It Up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we are going to crank it up. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as the caution flag flies here, second caution flag of the evening. So we're going to take a look back and see what happens. The caution flag coming out. So I'm not sure what happened here. Let's take a quick look. It looks like maybe Ty Dickinson in that 9 ride, unfortunately, going around here. The 9 machine, you see that purple and black number DWR ride. Oh, a huge hit there into the left rear from the 18 machine of Buddy Ware. No, not Buddy Ware. Who is that? Jace Boney getting hard into the left rear of Ty Dickinson, and Ty is going to go around. A tough break here for Ty. Gets a little bit over the banking, has to get loaded up a little bit, and I don't think the 18 ride realized it. as that Bass Pro Shops ride gets right into the side of him and spins that DWR KC Speedworks Papa Mike Promotions number 9 ride around. Tough break there for Ty Dickinson, man. A tough break. As we're going to get them lined back up and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. As they're stacked back up and ready to go. We're going to get that green flag back out into the air. As out in front, it's still Charles Barn as we are back to green flag racing. The green flag back out in the air here. Charles quickly going to send her in on the bottom side. Here comes Salas, going to follow him through. Salas right there, still in that third spot as he tries to jump up to the high side. He doesn't have a hole up there as Jordan McBoy trying to stay there, but he's going to force the issue. It's the 5 ride slots back into position number 3, and the caution flag going to come back out. Caution flag coming back out. A little bit of cautions, breeding cautions here in this one, as it looks like Jamie Brown. Fortunately, Jamie and Jamie looks like they might come together here. No, it looks like that car just went dead straight. I actually don't know what happened there to the 33 machine as he goes dead straight into corner number 3. It's like that car just got super straightened out here. Not sure what happened to him, but that car just dived straight forward. Does not turn into the corner. Slides up to the racetrack. Into the 71. Goes over the banking. Everyone else runs in there. Zach Clark goes around. A tough break there for Zach Clark. He's going to lose another couple positions out of that one. That's a tough break for Clark. He was just trying to work his way through this and not trying to go around. An unfortunate break for him. Nowhere to go. You can see it all kind of just starting to happen, and then really just no time to react there. No time to react. That's a tough break there for Zach Clark, man. All right, well, we're going to get him stacked back up, and we're going to try it again. We're going to stack them back up here and see what these drivers can do. Charles Barnes still out in front in that NLR ride. He's got Keith Hackney right there behind him. Isaac Salas there in third. Jordan McBoy and Billy Northcutt rounding out our top 5. We're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. Mr. Blakely! Mr. Josh Blakely, my boy. Blakely coming in, smashing that 200-star dono. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Shocker, I tell you, shocker. Oh, my boy. Oh, man. Hey, laugh out loud. If this was a real race car, that dude would have been getting an earful. He would have, Tracy. He would have. As we are back to green flag racing quickly. Down into corner number 3 and out at corner number 4. Another lap led here for that 21 ride. Hackney still there in second. Isaac Salas there in third as we went single file restart for this one. Jordan McBoy there in fourth with a good run. Billy Northcutt right there as well in that Dirt Panda number 0 ride. That joy ride of Billy Northcutt there in fifth. Dane Lloyd right there behind him in position number 6. Then we see that one machine, a pair of ones of Johnny Ratley, Alex Brewer, and they see Davin Markham in that pink and white blue number 43 ride. Send it in on the bottom side of the racetrack. You can see Seth Castle trying to work his way around him now. Here comes Dan Stifler as well in the 71. Jamie Massey slowly but surely working his way towards the top 10. Massey not having as strong of a performance as we would have thought here in this one. As now we see another driver over the banking here. Looks like the 121 ride of Kevin Davis goes over the banking. That car looks like it is struggling here. I don't think no caution flag as he's going to head down pit side. Going the wrong way, though. Went the wrong way down pit side, but he gets there. Tough break there for Kevin Davis, man. A tough break. He was having a great run. A good run here in this one. Now back behind the wall, getting some work done as the crew goes to work on that 121 machine. Not sure if he's going to come back out onto the racetrack. I don't think there's going to be any positions gained for him. That's going to be a tough break for the 121 machine. He's going to be finishing deep in this one. See Jeremy Vaughn still out there on the racetrack. Bryce Dickinson right there. That's the 15th position car. Skylar Pruitt and Ty Dickinson right behind Bryce. This 16th and 17th. Jace Boney there in 18th. Jamie Brown. Jamie with a very lackluster run so far as well. We saw him up inside the top 12 for a little bit, but not too much as the 18 ride of Jace Booney sends it over the edge. So now the 18 ride going for a little bit of a ride. So now he's got the 95 ride of Zach Clark and that's Chad Putterbow there in position number 22 right there on their back bumper as well. Looks like Chad, unfortunately, is a lap down, so a tough break for the 20 machine. But out in front, it is still all Charles Barnes as Barnes continues to lead the way. The 21C has been the class of the field, but he's had that 69K ride. His teammate Keith Hackney right there on his back bumper all night long. Isaac Salas with a great run in that 5 machine as he's been hanging right there with them. This time, though, this run, he slid back just a little bit. He's about a second behind that 69K. This is about as big of a gap as we've seen between first, second, and then that third place car. That gap between the top two and position number 3 driver, Isaac Salas. It's about the biggest gap we've seen so far tonight. But maybe Charles Barnes and Keith Hackney have been turning on the afterburners, or maybe that 5 ride of Isaac Salas starting to slide back just ever so slightly. Maybe a couple mistakes here on this run, giving up that time on the racetrack as Jordan McVoy there in position number 4, and Billy Northcutt in that Joyride Dirt Panda number 0 car is there in position number 5. Dane Lloyd there in 6, Johnny Ratley there in 7, Seth Castle in position number 8, Davin Markham and Alex Brewer rounding out our top 10. Dan Stifler there in 11th with Jim Revis, Jeremy Vaughn, Bryce Dickinson, and now Jamie Massey back there in 15th, as it looks like Massey slid back a few spots as well. Massey might have went over that banking once again as he was looking to try to fight his way inside of the top 10, but now just hanging on for a top 15 as he slid back here into that 15th position. Skylar Pruitt there in that 16th spot with Jamie Brown is now the 18 machine of Jace Booney over the edge again. The 18 ride going to try to slide back out onto the racetrack here. No caution flag, so that's good as our leaders are starting to bear down on this 18 machine. That could have been bad if the caution flag came out right there. That would tighten things up once again as Charles Barnes and Keith Hackney only got about 7 more laps left to go this time by. They got the 18 ride right there in front of them of Jace Boney, but Jace is unfortunately a couple laps down now in that Tracker Boats Bass Pro Shops number 18 machine. He's center off the banking a couple times here in this one, but one driver who's been absolutely picture perfect all night long, it's that 21 ride of Charles Barnes as he gets 6 more laps left to go. 6 more circuits here for that Elite Performance Industries number 21C ride. There's now a little bit of a gap between himself and Keith Hackney's Hackney, about 3 car lengths back, and then they got about 2 seconds over top of the 5 ride of Isaac Salas. Then Salas has about 2 seconds back to the 422 machine of Jordan McVoy. As McVoy trying to hang on here as Billy Northcutt coming alive here late in this one, trying to get up and get another position, but so isn't Dean Lloyd and Johnny Ratley. Seth Castle having a great run as well there in 8th as these drivers continue to count these laps off. It's still the 21C ride of Charles Barnes out in front as Barnes has led every lap so far here tonight. He's going to get 3 more laps left to go there at the line. 3 more circuits for that 21C machine. As they go around the lap down number 20 machine of Chad Putterbow Jag gonna slide up the racetrack here with 2 more laps left to go, but a big gap now as he's trying to hang on to that ride as this racetrack is super slicked off. But down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. Hackney's right there on the back bumper, but the white flag is gonna fly for the 21C ride of Charles Barnes. Here comes a big slide jump out of Keith Hackney. The bumper given to the 69K. Hackney over the edge there in corner number 2. He's going to dive back down here in 3 and 4. He can't get there as Charles Barnes is going to hang on to pick up the checkered flag here in this one. Hackney gave it everything he had there on that last lap. Kind of laid back a couple car lengths there until that white flag, and then he got a good run coming down the front straightaway. Sent it in corner number 1 and 2 to slide up in front of that 21C ride. But Charles giving him a shot right there in the back bumper saying, "Nuh-uh, not today, Mr. Hackney." That Grip Hackney ride is going to be coming home in second as Charles gave him that bump. Got him loose, got him up over the berm there on the outside of the racetrack. And that's all that the 21C ride needed. You saw Keith get back onto the track without spinning out or going too far down the hill and losing a bunch of positions. He hangs onto it, sends it into corner 3 and 4, still tries to make a move. Couldn't quite get there. But man, oh man, oh man, a great run there from Charles Barnes as he picks up our first win here of the series as the American Dirt Series Street Stocks night number 1 in the books. And man, oh man, oh man, was it ever a good show, ladies and gentlemen. Was it ever a good show? As we're going to jump here into the Discord with our race winner, Charles Barnes, as Barnes getting it done here tonight. But man, we might have to take a look back and see how this all unfolded again on that final lap. We're going to play it back just a little bit. You can see Keith get a big run here in 3 and 4. And he gets a good run down the front straightaway on the 21C ride. He's sizing him up. The white flag flies. He dives it down low here in 1 and 2. Slides up the racetrack. Then right here, nowhere to go. The 21C gives him that bumper. Gets him loose. Gets him over the banking. And then Charles just runs away with it. Keeps that line that he's been running all night long. Keith gonna try to go for that one last ditch of a move to try to get that spot, but couldn't quite get there. It's a good enough gap between Charles Barnes and Hackney into 3 and 4, and Barnes runs away with this one. What a race and what a run. Keith Hackney there in second, and it was Isaac Salas coming home in that 3rd position. So a great run there for Salas in that dirt car, number 5 machine, as he parks it down here on the podium as well. Jordan McVoy and Billy Northcott rounding out the rest of our top 5 here tonight as, man, oh man, oh man, these drivers gave us one heck of a show, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are just tuning in and you guys enjoyed that, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Let's go, baby. Let's see some checkered flags up in the chat. Let's see those checkered flags, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see them right now. Throw some checkered flags up in the chat for that 21C ride of Charles Barnes as he picks up the checkered flag here tonight. Yo, Michael Hackett coming in with that like on the stream. RJ Smith coming in smashing that like. Cody Olsen coming in hitting that like as well. What is good, Cody, my boy? Cody coming in smashing that like. NLR, you know it, Dylan, you know it, baby. Good job, boys, good jobs. That was great. That was a great last lap right there, Tracy. That was a great last lap. These guys put on a great show for us, man. These guys put on a heck of a great show for us here tonight. A couple incidences there, a couple big hits, but other than that, man, these guys put on a heck of a run, a heck of a drive here all night long as we're going to jump into the Discord with our race winner, Charles Barnes. As Barnes waiting patiently here for his post-race interview. Hey, Charles, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth to get a copy.
I got you, buddy.
Charles, my boy, what a race, what a run here tonight. That 21C ride was absolutely hooked up. We saw you had Keith Hackney, your teammate, right there on your back bumper all night long, and it comes down to those final couple laps where you're getting a little bit nervous there, and obviously we saw, Hackney go for that big slide job move there in corner 1 and 2. You guys come together, you give him that bumper, and you go on to continue to lead this race and pick up the checkered flag, man. How'd you get it done, and how nervous was it there coming down to the end here, down the wire, with that 69K right there on your back bumper?
The biggest thing is making sure you don't go over the top. That was my biggest thought the whole race is if I go over the top, I'm giving it away. And I mean, Keith knows just as well as I do. We will both do it. We'll both go right off the top if we try to push each other too hard. And I'm glad he ran me clean. And I kind of figured either the last lap or the second to last lap, he was going to try something. And he threw that big slider, and I tried to cross him over. I tried not to really even get into him, but it just wasn't enough braking on my part to really not get into him. But, it happens, and we're teammates. We're going to be all right.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's a nice little 1-2 finish there still for the NLR boys as you guys come here tonight and show that you guys have a great set here for Lernerville as you guys put on a heck of a show, you and Keith, all night long. Bumper to bumper here throughout majority of this race as you guys were just hanging out there at the front of the field, continuing to lay down super, super fast lap times. And it comes right down to that last lap, man. You guys just had to make it nice and interesting for us there, coming down to the end of the wire, as we knew that that 69K was trying to plan something, trying to figure a way to somehow get around you, but he knew it was going to be tough to do, and it was, as that 21 ride parked down here in Victory Lane. It's got to feel pretty dang good.
It feels great. It's been a little bit. I won one a while back, but it feels really good to win something.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely, Charles. Well, congratulations on picking up the first win here of the American Dirt Series Street Stock Series. Man, that was a heck of a drive, a heck of a run for our opening race of the series, and that really proves that there's going to be a lot of great racing here to come for the next few weeks as this series continues to build, and more drivers are going to continue to get that practice in and work on their cars to get faster and faster. And we're going to see some wicked racing here over the next little while with the American Dirt Series, and for you to pick up feature win number 1 here to get things fired off, man. It's got a lot of good momentum and a lot of good stuff to start a series off is picking up that checkered flag.
Oh, yeah. It's good to start off with the win the first race of the season, and I'm looking forward to the rest of them. I know there's a bunch of fast guys. There's a bunch of competitors in here that any number of them can pick up a win here, but it feels good to start the season off rolling.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely, Charles. Well, who would you like to thank here tonight for such a wicked run?
I got to thank you for broadcasting, and Cody for putting this thing together, and of course Bryce and Ty for helping out. And then I got to thank everybody over at EPI for all the stuff they do for our team. And then I got to, of course, thank Next Level Racing, all the guys over there on the team. We work hard on anything, street stocks, late models, you name it. We're working on something.
Beauty. All right, Charles. Well, congratulations, my boy, on picking up the checkered flag. Hopefully you don't party too hard down there in Victory Lane, but enjoy your evening, my boy.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Have yourself a great night, Charles.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 21C rider, Charles Barnes, as Charles picks up feature win number 1 of the series, man. What a race. What a run here tonight for that 21 ride, as we're going to pull his teammate. And, he's a little bit of the boss man over there for the NLR ride, boys, as Keith Hackney waiting patiently here. Our second place finisher, Keith Hackney. A great run there, man. He had a great shot, a good run coming down to the very bitter end, as we were just talking to Charles Barnes there, not Isaac Souse. I don't know why it was clicked on Isaac, but we're going to jump in and talk to Mr. Keith Hackney. Here's Hackney, gave her a shot right there at the end, trying something, giving it something, trying to find a way to get around his teammate. He almost made it work, but Charles getting the upper hand here in this one. We're going to pull Keith into the Discord. Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. To get a copy? Hey, Keith, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. To get a copy?
You hear me?
Yep. I got you now. Keith.
Damn, push to talk. I had to switch it in here. I don't know why.
Oh no, that's the worst. That's the worst. All right, Mr. Keith Hackney, my boy. What a race. What a run here tonight, man, as you're right there on the back bumper of your teammate for so many laps here tonight. We saw you starting to lay off a little bit there, getting a little bit of a gap between the two of you in the closing laps. We knew you were planning on something, trying to figure out some sort of a move to make, and there it was on that last lap. You throw that big slider in corner number 1 and 2, and that little bit of contact between yourself and your teammate on the back bumper just got you a little bit loose, slid you up the racetrack just ever so slightly. Once that contact was made, you know, that 21C ride just kept that throttle in it and continued to power down up on the high side of 3 and 4. You couldn't quite get there as your teammate picks up the checkered flag and you come home one spot short here tonight, man. What a race and what a run. How did it go from your perspective, man? How did the race go from your end?
The race was good, but I should have turned that SOB. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man. Charles is always good here. You know, every time we come, and this, you know, this track has his days for myself. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I think the last time we came here with Great White, I did win that, and you know, Charles out front, and then he ran the bottom for a little while, and then I ventured on up to the top, and he seen that I was getting a run, and then he moved up there. I wasn't going to go back to the bottom. I threw a slider on him early, which we could have continued that back and forth because I had huge runs, but I didn't want him to do that. With everybody right there behind us. After the green flags and stuff, so just tucked in behind him. Pretty much like asphalt, like tandem racing, basically. And Isaac was there for a little while, and then he drifted back a little bit. I didn't even know how far we had got out front at the end, just because I was worried about not hitting him and not going over the track myself. And I noticed he was getting on the right rear up on the cushion just a little bit higher every lap, and he almost went off one time, and I had to check up, and then right there at the end, I just sort of backed off a little bit because I think I was putting too much pressure on him. When he's got the 69 behind him, he gets kind of scared. But yeah, man, I just I backed off a little bit, and I knew I had one more run in me. 2 laps ago, I called him a little bit. And I was like, yeah, if I get a run on him in 3 and 4, I'm gonna throw it. And went down for that slider, and I mean, I had him clear, but I didn't know if he was going to have enough or a big enough run to go to the outside. And then once I realized he was crossing over, I was trying to get my car to the right, and he tried to miss me, and I mean, I could have kept my foot in the throttle, but I told him to go on because I didn't want it like that. I was planning to clear him completely. But I had another shot in 3 and 4 just to maybe door him up and send him, to the hot dog stand. But I didn't. I just I said, man, is this good for us to be racing 1-2 and just what me and him was just talking about, man. I think that's the first race me and him's ever raced here nose to tail that we didn't touch each other throughout the race, other than meeting in the corners and stuff. So that was real fun, and it's just a good showing for pretty much the whole team. I think everybody made it but one. And but at this track, when it gets black and these caliber drivers, man, it's hard. Like, I would have hated to start in the rear, which I know at one point or at some point this season I probably will. So I'm not gonna stick my foot in my mouth, but I know it's hard to start in the rear here and try to make your way up to the front.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's hard to try to make passes when you have so much good talent all the way throughout this field. But here tonight, we see both those NLR rides at the front of the field coming home 1 and 2. Keith, who do you got to thank for such a wicked run and a great drive here this evening?
Man, it's like he said, NLR, just obviously him. Congrats on the win, and all of our drivers throughout the field, and everybody's getting faster every week. It really don't matter what league we're running. Everybody's showing some speed. We got a few things we need to work on, which I heard in the broadcast. So I mean, in the Discord. So we're gonna get some things cleaned up and get everybody on the same page. So we can start moving forward with that. Got to thank Elite Performance. I just can't say enough about these guys. I brag about them every broadcast I get in. Everything they do for me. As far as myself, everything they do for the team, and just great people. NH Lens, Custom Cabinets, Race Page Pro, Dominator Designs, Diamond Designs. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm missing people every time I get in here, but I do these so much. I should have these pretty much memorized like Brendan Shepard, does in the late models. But yeah, man, just shout out to Cody for putting this on, and you just keep doing you, man. And also gotta thank Tasha, man. Can't forget her. God forbid, I love her.
Absolutely. You always gotta remember Tasha, or else you'll get in trouble. You'll be sleeping on the couch tonight if you didn't.
Yeah.
All right, Keith. Well, congratulations, my boy. A great run and a great drive here tonight, coming home in the second spot. A great way to start the series off. And hopefully we see you back down here on the podium and maybe down in Victory Lane next week.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Have yourself a wonderful evening.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for that 69K. Keith Hackney. Is Hackney coming home in position number 2 here tonight, man. What a race. What a run. Almost did 23rd to 13th. That's a good run, Bryce. That's a good run, my boy. That is a solid run. Yo, Jonathan Easterwood coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Jonathan? Jonathan coming in, showing that love. Mr. Charles Barnes coming in with that like and the share as well. American Dirt Series coming in with that share on the stream as well. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Oof. I just tuned in and been at bowling too long tonight. Love this man's broadcast. Mr. Michael Hackett, my boy. Much love, homie. Much love. Love to see that. Love to see that, dude. Love to see that. 10 spots, Bryce. That's good, man. That's a good run for that 84 ride, man. That's a tough race to try to pass anybody, and you guys did a great job, man. I only saw a couple cautions, so that was really good. Only a few cautions, but we're going to jump back into the Discord here as we got our third place driver, Mr. Isaac Salas, there in position number 3, waiting patiently here in the Discord. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 5 ride of Isaac Salas as he hung right there pretty much majority of this race, at least 80-90% of it, with right there with our 2 leaders of Charles Barnes and Keith Hackney. Fell back a little bit there on that last run, but a great drive here for that 5 machine as we're going to pull him up into the Discord. Hey, Isaac, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy? Isaac, for some reason you may have push to talk turned on for the broadcast booth.
Hey, you got me?
Yeah, I got you now, Isaac. I got you now, my boy.
Awesome. I just fixed the push to talk when you said it was push to talk.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. This is the first time I've been in this broadcast booth, so I don't know if it's just a booth for some reason makes everyone switch to push to talk, or I don't know what it is. Something weird. But Isaac, my boy, what a run. Man, that was a great drive for that 5 ride. We saw you right there for, probably 90% of this race. You were right there hanging with Keith Hackney and Charles Barnes for majority of that race. It looked like you fell back just a little bit there on that last run. I don't know if the car was starting to fade away there just a little bit coming down the stretch, but all in all, a solid run, a great way to start the series out, and putting your name up there on the podium here in the first night of the series is it's got to be feeling pretty good, as that 5 car was super fast out there at Lernerville Speedway, man. How did you get it done, and how did it feel out there on the racetrack?
Yeah, man, it was a blast. I was happy to just kind of run consistent 3rd place there. I mean, you got 2 of best in the business up in front of you, so I was basically looking for a mistake out of those 2, for them to battle it out pretty hard, and for me to take an advantage there. So I'll probably be trying to get some lessons here or something. I don't know, but it was a lot of fun. I was just trying to do too much at the end. I was trying to gain time and just kind of wasted some corners and wasted some momentum and just started falling back. So, I mean, it happens. Happy to take home a podium, though. That's pretty awesome to start the season.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. A great way to start the season with, such stout competition here in the field For you to be up there in the top 3 is always a very, very good thing. And we saw you with a great drive and a great run here tonight. Isaac, who do you got to thank for such a wicked, wicked race here this evening in that 5 ride?
Yeah, man. I gotta thank Super Dirt Car Series for sponsoring me, and on this one, even the Dirt Car Series. So thank you guys. My team, Venom Racing, Magnum Race Designs, Got Your Six Racing Network, RSN Trackside, Simtrax Broadcasting, Dirt Track Bank, VMR Wraps, Coast to Coast, Mission 22, you for broadcasting, man. All the guys with American Dirt Series for putting this on. Thank you guys. I know some of these guys for a long time now, so for them to get a league to get going and for all that they're doing in the background that a lot of people aren't seeing, it's pretty awesome. So thank you guys a bunch. And then yeah, just like thanks to our veterans, my friends, family, everyone that kind of just supports me. So yeah, thank you.
Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely, Isaac. Well, congratulations on a solid podium run here tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you back down here in the top 3 next week, maybe down in Victory Lane. And that 5 ride proving that, you're a force to be reckoned with here in the series after a great, great run here tonight and showing a lot of speed.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Isaac, have yourself a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next week.
All right, man. I'll see you next week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our 3rd place finisher, the 5 ride of Isaac Salas. Is Isaac coming home there in position number 3 here tonight, man. What a race and what a drive there from that 5 car. That was a heck of a run, a heck of a race by all of our drivers, man. Our top 3, obviously, Charles Barnes coming home with the checkered flag. Keith Hackney, a heck of a drive. Yo, Frank Fonda, Mr. Frank coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Frank? Yo, Mike coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Mike? Mike coming in showing that love. Chad coming in as well. Chad, how do you say your last name, bro? How do you say your last name? I want to say it's Chad Putter. Bo? I know like that AUGH is kind of like they're usually a little bit messed up, so I'm assuming it's Chad Putter Bo. But I could be wrong. I'm probably way off. I normally murder last names. I probably murder them like Mike Boris? Like Roy's, but Roy's? I don't know. Names are so weird, bro. Names are so tough. Why are they so hard? Names are so hard to pronounce sometimes. They are not the easiest, chat. They are not the easiest. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, a heck of a race, a heck of a drive here all night long. All these drivers doing a fantastic job. We saw a lot of wicked side-by-side action. These drivers battling back and forth, jostling for each and every position out there on the racetrack, man. It was a heck of a night of racing. These guys put on one heck of a show, and coming right from the drop of the first green flag right down to the checkered flag of the A main. We saw some great action and some great side-by-side battling, which made it very, very interesting all night long. But unfortunately, we got to call it there. Your boy has to go to work. Unfortunately, again, another night. I do believe tonight is night number 90, I do believe, in a row. So 3 months straight now of working midnight shift. Your boy is definitely feeling it. We're definitely a little lackluster on the sleeping. That part's kind of been invading us the last few days. So I'm definitely feeling it, but we're going to be getting some work in. We're going to be doing some things, trying to work on some stuff. And we actually just picked up a gaming PC. You can kind of see it behind me here. We literally, not a gaming PC, a gaming laptop here. So there you go, a little bit of a gaming laptop. Tough gaming. We just picked that bad boy up today. We had to go to Best Buy and spend some money. And now your boy, I'm gonna be doing some editing, gonna be doing some, offline content stuff, basically with the gaming computer while I'm at work, and then I can do some paperwork and do other stuff that I might need to do while I'm there. And I'm, instead of being on my cell phone, I'll just be on the on the laptop, and we're gonna be able to get some wicked content created and pushed out for you guys, and it's gonna continue to build and build and build. If you guys haven't checked out my YouTube page, we're gonna start putting more and more content there on the YouTube over the next little while, as we're gonna try to build that up, and we're gonna start to try to hopefully subsidize a little bit of, you know, what do you want to call it? You know, just any of like that little bit of an extra income, you know, through, you know, ad revenue and whatever else over there on YouTube and, you know, Twitch and TikTok and whatever else. We're going to try to start using all of it, so where we can combine all of it and maybe have that opportunity over the next couple months to maybe make that push for, you know, full-time content creators. That's always the dream, is to be able to jump out there and become a full-time content creator. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. I don't know if we'll ever get there, but, you know, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to continue to drive and continue to build and build and build the channel, and continue to, you know, try to reach new levels in everything that we do and every platform that we're on. So it's going to be wicked to see, and I'm glad to have each and every one of you guys a part of it. But unfortunately, that's it for the live stream here tonight. I hope y'all had a wonderful evening. I hope y'all had a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, chat. Peace out, baby. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, chat. Peace out, baby. Much love, chat. Much love. Woo! What a race, chat. What a race, baby.
Anybody can tell you they really care. Watch the actions and don't care about the words. People closest to you must watch the most. Always stand on my ground, I won't leave my post. I'm always the type to be overthinking, but I swear what keeps me sane. Yeah, I'm done living up in the storm. I'm done walking 1,000 miles in the rain, and that is a promise. The demon inside wanna break out, yeah, you can see him all deep in my eyes. Old friends, not really my friends, can see all the hate that they try to hide. From the jump, now you won't fuck with me. For me, I know it disguise, but can't say that I'm surprised. Everyone always telling me lies. I'ma keep it 100, I keep it a stack. Y'all really lucky, y'all got out of line. My mindset is crazy, don't want me to feed in my urges. I swear to you that I am about it, but I ain't the type to be going around without always talking about it. I promise to God I'm grinding, I promise to God I'm working. I'm tired of all the comparisons, all the judgment. Y'all people, y'all don't even know me. Yeah, why you be telling me so you gon' step up to me? Well, nigga, you gon' have to show me. I'm losing my patience, only so much can take before I'm ready to explode. I feel with this rage, my heart is on ice, no ride wave, but I'm feeling so cold. So game, we gonna pop off, yeah, we gonna be rich, just be patient, cause I got a plan. Niggas judging my moves, why you even care? That nigga a bitch, yeah, I call him a trans. My phone on D&D, cause they blowing it up like TNT. What that mindset always on me, spreading rumors like they TNT. Anybody can tell you they really care. Watch the actions and don't care about the words. People closest to you must watch the most. Always stand on my ground, I won't leave my post. I'm always the type to be overthinking, but I swear what keeps me sane. Yeah, I'm done living up in the storm. I'm done walking 1,000 miles in the rain, and that is a promise. The demon inside wanna break out, yeah, you can see him all deep in my eyes. Old friends, not really my friends, can see all the hate that they try to hide. From the jump, now you won't fuck with me. For me, I know it disguise, but can't say that I'm surprised. Everyone always telling me lies. I'ma keep it 100, I keep it a stack. Y'all really lucky, y'all got out of line. My mindset is crazy, don't want me to feed in my urges. I swear to you that I am about it, but I ain't the type to be going around without always talking about it. I promise to God I'm grinding, I promise to God I'm working.
Petrified by your eyes in the heat of LA, energized by the ties with my head in the shade, terrified by the time cause I need you to stay. Bring me life by your side and I'll give you your way. I said my head needs some turning around. Your legs, my bed, they be hanging around. I would try to find a reason just to fly you in town. Keep your money in your t-shirt and your head in the clouds. I'll take the actions that you only wish that you could take. I make decisions that your man could only dream to make. Yo, tagging photos with some girls you always claim to hate. I see the love is only real when it's in front of your face. I'll take the shade, you're cast away. You're saving